In this series, we're showing you how to keep your bike performing at its best. In this video, we're going to look at how to keep your wheels tight, round and true. We've enlisted Andrew from Cycle Surgery to show us what to do and why it matters.
Wheels are obviously a very important part of any bike. They need to be round and true so that you have a smooth ride and you don't get any brake rub. The most common form of problem with a wheel is lateral movement, so that the wheel rim moves from one side to the other rather than running in a straight line between the two brake pads. Sideways movement is caused by uneven tension between the spokes on each side of the wheel. It's the tension in the spokes that hold the wheel together and hold you up, so it's essential that they're correctly tensioned. The easiest way to true a wheel is with a truing stand such as this. It's not essential, you can do it in the frame and we'll have a quick look at that later. First things first, remove the tyre and inner tube so that you can see where the rim sits in relation to the indicators for sideways and up and down movement. To adjust the tension in the spokes, you will need a spoke key such as this. There are various sizes and it's important that you get the right one, otherwise you could damage the nipple while trying to tighten it. You true the wheel by adjusting the tension of the spokes to pull the rim from one side to the other, or up or down towards or away from the hub. It's very easy to go badly wrong when truing a wheel, so small adjustments are best. I generally work in measures of quarter of a turn. And you can see here that the rim is just coming down and touching the indicator. So to lift the rim away from the indicator, we just need to tighten both these two spokes evenly. We tighten two spokes so we don't pull the rim to one side or the other. The most common fault is when a wheel rim moves from one side to the other. You can see here, as we come round, the rim is moving over to the left hand side and then back. So what we want to do is increase the tension of the spokes on the right hand side to pull the wheel back into the centre. And there we are, it's pulled back into the centre and is running true. After you've made any adjustments to spoke tension, it's important that you relieve any stresses that may have built up. You can either do this in the stand, just by squeezing the spokes, or more commonly, you can put the wheel on the ground. If your spokes aren't correctly and evenly tensioned, the wheel isn't going to be as strong or durable as it could be. It's not uncommon for factory-built wheels to have quite low tension, so it might be worth just checking that. The most accurate way to check tension is with a tension meter, such as this Park Tool one. Using a tension meter will also ensure you don't over-tighten the spokes. That could lead to premature cracking of the rim or failure of the spoke. Spokes most commonly break due to fatigue. This is indicated by the head becoming detached from the rest of the spoke. To replace the spoke, you first need to unthread it from the rest of the wheel. Spokes are measured from the inside of the bend to the end of the thread. Using a spoke rule obviously makes this much easier. You can see this one is 292 millimeters. It's important that you get one as close to the original size as possible. It's also important that you try and get as close a gauge to the original spoke as possible so you can have a properly balanced wheel. If you're replacing the spoke on a rear wheel such as this, you will probably need to remove the cassette so that you can thread the spoke through the hole in the hub. It's important that you match the original pattern, so just look at the adjacent spokes so that you can get a good idea of the route. And then just tension the spoke so that it runs true as we did before. If your wheel has broken 3 or 4 spokes, or spokes continue to break after you've replaced them, it's probably not worth spending any time trying to repair it and just replace the wheel. If you don't have a truing stand, you can true your wheels in the bike. If you just tighten the barrel adjuster so that it brings the pads closer to the rim, you can see more clearly if the rim is going from one side to the other and adjust the spokes accordingly. To check the wheel's roundness, you can use something like a cable tie to see how the wheel bounces up and down. If you found this video useful, just hit like and subscribe for more.